Welcome to our special session of Who Are Johnny and Heather. In this segment, we take an up-close and personal look at the lives of Johnny and Heather. What were they like growing up? Who are their friends and family? How do they meet? And what are the 7 days of Heather? Stay tuned.
Okay, well, so when was he born? Do you remember
Johnny?
his birthday?
Tang again.
1976 October 모르겠는데 59.
October 5. Okay, keep on.
It's okay.
Oh. The two sisters, he born as a son. He was a very special, to my family. Son.
Generally, Johnny is a baby and a good boy, good eating. But only thing he crying, we went to the doctor, getting shocked.
He loved to play with his toys. He loved to play with these little cars. He loved G.I. Joe figures. He had those little race Matchbox cars. He loved them. They were all over the house. There were hundreds of them. Yeah, I used to wake up and go to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden, like, you step on like a G.I. Joe and a car and a transformer, and you'd be like all like, ah, Johnny. Johnny was always the very cute one. He was very, very cute as a baby and as a kid. The one thing about Johnny is that wherever we would go, he would always make friends. If we went to Wagon Wheel up in Wisconsin for like a long weekend, Johnny would make friends with like 3 boys in the pool. And then my sister and I would be like kind of off in the corner, like looking at him and like seeing who's he talking to.
Good friends, they're here to stay. A good day today. Blue skies, the sun won't go away. A good day today can keep the smile off my face. No rain, no cold, no blues, no gray. A good day today.
John, back then, I don't know if you knew, he was into speed skating, so he would spend a lot of his time, training for that.
I do remember him mentioning that long ago he was into speed skating. Unfortunately, I never got to witness him in tights.
You've seen his room with all of the medals and the tags from all the races that he did.
He was a competitive athlete at one point. Like, you see that side of him come out also. Yeah. If you challenge him to something and he's good at it, he wants to like win.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first met John in college, he was known pretty much just for wearing like a t-shirt and an assorted pair of Umbros shorts and a pair of sandals. And I think he had glasses at the time, like these like thick rimmed glasses. And his hair was always like that, as if he just got out of bed. Weird. After college, he kind of went through this weird transformation where he became like Mr. Cool, like the cool, charming, sophisticated guy we all know now. He was very much into his Banana Republic clothing, and would wear an assortment of different like man rings on his hands that he would gesture quite strangely with at times when he was talking.
Heather was born in London, and I think we moved back to Korea when she was 1. Yeah, when she was 4.5, we moved to the States, to New Jersey. And then we came back to Korea, and she attended elementary school. And I think in the middle of middle school, she moved back to California. She was in California through high school, most of high school, except for the last year when she moved back to Seoul. I think after her second year here, that's when we all moved to New York. But she likes the US much better than Korea. And so she had made it very clear to us that she would not be coming back. And my mom always says that, you know, she always looked at Heather since when she was a baby, thinking that she didn't want her to grow up. And my mom sometimes thinks that's why Heather didn't grow taller than me.
Love the high school. And she would tell me, I cannot wait till it's Monday morning so I can go to school. And I thought she was crazy. But
Heather and me, Hannah, and Hyunjung, we are good friends and we hang out all the time. And then one of John's friends commented, "Oh, why don't you guys just call your gang as a Triple H?" But at that time, like, we didn't know what actually Triple H he meant. A month or two later, Heather, out of nowhere, she sent me a picture message of this muscular guy, and she said, "Hey, this is the Triple H, check this out." I'm like, what is she talking about? And I googled him, and then we found out that he's actually the wrestler, the famous wrestler.
She's very thoughtful and very considerate of others.
so she has so much love to give, and it's so evident. You just talk to her for 5 minutes and you can tell.
He likes the sword. Yeah.
Oh, playing with swords.
Yeah.
So not girly things.
That's good.
Heather loves Game of Thrones. She absolutely adores the show. Like, I would love to see her like I don't know, dress up as a character.
Does she have a favorite character?
Daenerys.
Daenerys.
Her title in the series is called The Mother of Dragons.
So Johnny did eHarmony. He found Heather online. He called me up to talk about Heather's profile and what he should do to reach out to her. And I was just kind of like, just email her. He came up with this email and he had like it all drafted out, and he had a couple drafts or something, and he was trying to be casual and like cool, but he accidentally pressed send. and then the drafts went to her, and then he freaked out. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm never gonna call back." And then he tried to get it back, but then he apologized, and then he sent her like 3 or 4 other emails, I think, on top of that.
John is like a puzzle who's trying to find that one piece to complete him.
I think like there's like rare moments where haven't seen John with like just like a big smile when he's with Heather.
As I saw them together, the picture got more, I guess, complete. And then that's when I realized, wow, she did really meet her mate. Yeah.
I think she herself is very patient and understanding and kind, and I think she definitely brings that to the relationship.
Like they were just talking about how much they appreciate each other and the love they have for each other, and I was like, uh-oh, am I in the midst of something great, you know?
She's like the quietness in his storm. And like when he goes into his Johnny world, she knows how to like help him navigate. And I think she's the best balance to him.
Heather's pretty organized and she knows what she's doing, but I guess John's very laid back, so in a way, they kind of complement each other.
I think after a point, he just realized that she is like the best thing for him.
She makes him a better person. She allows him to be exactly who he is.
John created 7 days with Heather when he's not around, and each day he prepared a different gift and different letter card.
And then every other girl, they're always like, why not every day? Like, why not 365 days of Heather?
He basically asked me if I can bring Heather to a certain place that he wants to propose. It was Battery Park, and I heard that place was where they had a first kiss. And I heard he went there, he went to that place to really plan out the route and everything, at least like 4 times. She was very wondering why Hannah's taking me to the Battery Park after brunch, and then I was lying to her. Oh, so I found on Yelp, like not like on the website, that they have a great photo exhibition in Battery Park, like outside. I made up a story, and then Heather's like, oh really? All of a sudden, like she sees Johnny, and Johnny's like, hey, and Heather's, what is this? You guys planned this? And then she had no idea. So she was surprised, and I took nice pictures of them.
I don't know why you think that you could help me when you couldn't get by yourself. And I don't know who would ever wanna tell the seam of someone's dream. Baby, it's fine. You said that we should just be friends. Well, I came up with that line, and I'm sure that it's for the best. If you ever change your mind, don't hold your breath. Look, you may not believe that, baby, I'm relieved when you said goodbye. My whole world shined. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day, and I can't stop myself from smiling. If I'm drinking, then I'm buying, and I know there's no denying. It's a beautiful day, the sun is up, the music's playing, and even if it started raining, you won't hear this boy complaining, 'cause I'm glad that you're the one who got away. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to De Niro. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my ties. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. Nigga, I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from